was such a waste, such a waste, such a waste. Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside, and there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up.
Alright, the wind finally gave me a break, so I figured I'd say hi. Hi! I'm currently at the 8th station. It's about 3,300 meters, so we're not too far from the top. It's about 8 a.m. Started a bit before 4. So yeah, a good 4 hours in. It's taking me a bit longer than the other people climbing because I'm going up and down as usual, obviously, and my back's a bit heavy again, but yeah, going very well. The wind is really strong. I don't know if you can hear the storm. Like, there's a city down there. Right here is delicious. It's like a nice sea of clouds, but for the towns down there it's probably raining, very bad weather, I guess, because I can hear like the storm like is really close by. Anyway, yeah, the wind is really strong up here, so the drone, I'm gonna switch hands, it's heavy. Okay, the drone gave me a hard time this morning at sunrise. It was displaying that high winds, cannot go back home signal. So I was like, what do you mean cannot go back home? Come home, definitely 100% come home. So yeah, I'm a bit scared I couldn't get really the footage I wanted to. Actually, I know I didn't, but it was really beautiful. I hope you can see that a bit. Yeah, I had a snack, so I'm gonna get back on my way to the top. I'll probably put you a bit on the Insta 360 for the rest of the hike up, so I can just like go up without having to do back and forth, and you can have a bit of more of an immersive, I guess, experience of where it is to climbing this mountain as well. So yeah, see you in a bit up there.
Radio up and the blinds pulled down. You love it when nobody's around. I wanna call out round town, but you bite my lip, don't make a sound. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without you. So give me a minute to catch my breath. Take what's yours, I'll take what's left. I'm used to coming up second best, always fail to pass the test. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without you.
Alright guys, finally made it to the top. I just had a quick lunch at the top. It was very crowded, so I didn't record much. And now I came back down around the crater because there's less people. Actually, there's no one. The crater is so humongous. I don't know if you can see really, if this does it justice. It is really impressive, and the weather is A+. So beautiful. I'm so glad I came today. The forecast was nah, and it was raining at the bottom when I turned up, so I was like, ah, you've got to be kidding me. But turned out very well. Now you know the drill, there's not one bit of wind up here. For some reason it was really windy at the bottom. Here is like quiet, so I'm gonna fly the drone, let you enjoy the footage, and I'll see you at the end of the trail to have a quick recap of climbing Fuji. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright guys, we're done. I got back at 3, started at 4 AM, back at 3 PM, 11 hours, which means without filming it'd probably take like about 9 hours. Couple of things. First of all, we're still off season. The season starts on the 10th of July. Today is end of June. So yeah, if you come during the season when the cabins are open, it would look very, very different. I think you would be lining up bumper to bumper all the way up, pretty much. The second thing is the route we took today is the Fujinomiya trail, not the very advertised as beginner friendly, and I guess it's also very advertised to tourists because it's the most developed for tourists, Yoshida trail. This one is the Fujinomiya trail. I chose this one because this one is shorter. You cover the same elevation, so it means that this one is steeper, obviously, but you can get it done within a day. The Yoshida trail, most people, you can't do it within a day. If you want to do the Fuji thing but you don't want to do like the big 2 days overnighter, all that stuff, you should do this one, I believe. In terms of like, can you do it? Like if you're wondering how hard it is, the hike isn't hard. It's easy, it's straightforward, it's very uneventful. Imagine a flight of stairs that is made of very uneven, crumbling, volcanic rocks that last for 5 hours, basically, is what you're in for. So it's like straightforward, there's nothing very difficult. I would say anybody that's average fit will do it, no problem. Like if you're struggling with sports in general, it might be a bit tough, maybe a bit hard. You don't have to go all the way up though. Like you can just even come here by car. You can go to the next station. The 6th station is only 20 minutes from here, and it's already like very nice. From 6th to 7th is like, it's a good hour of like, it's pretty mental, honestly. And then 7 to 8, 8 to 9, they're like a bit closer, so mentally it's a bit easier. And then yeah, all the way to the top at the end. I would say definitely bring some good shoes. You don't need like the fanciest hiking shoes or anything like that, but do not turn up in regular sneakers, or you'll have a very hard time. First of all, you'll probably destroy your sneakers. They will be dead by the end of the trail. You'll probably have to turn around because they might just like die in the middle, and you will be at high risk of injuring yourself just because the grip is not going to be good. The rocks are very like, you know, it's a volcano, so it's like they're kind of like sharp and not really pointy, but they will ruin your sneakers. Definitely bring some like hard hiking shoes. Cheap shoes will do. Thanks to the car. Yeah, cheap shoes will do as long as they're kind of hard and made for like hiking, right? Definitely pay attention to the terrain, because I've seen definitely quite a lot of people falling today just because it's like the rocks crumbled. It's very slippery in that sense, so you need to be a bit careful. Thankfully that guy was alright, he didn't hurt himself or anything, but yeah, I was very surprised. I was like, oh my, and he was fine, so yeah. And I saw a few more after that, so I was like, oh well, everybody's falling. I was about to fall maybe 3 times too. I was lucky today, no fall, but I did definitely slip a bit and went like, oh, a couple of times. Definitely bring a lot of water, unless you come during the season, in which case you'll have the opportunity to buy water every 30 minutes to an hour in the cabins. Keep in mind it's like pretty expensive, it's probably like $5 if not more for like a 500ml bottle. So yeah, if you can bring your own water for starters, it's probably good for savings, unless you don't care about money and then just buy here. So yeah, it's like almost 40 degrees right now. It's really, really hot. They don't sell any water or drinks or anything, no vending machine anywhere nearby here. So I'm gonna hit the road and try to find the soonest convenience store, because I finished my water. I'm thirsty, really, really thirsty, and then I'll go back home to Tokyo. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like. If you'd like to see more videos like these, or like the other videos I make on my channel, you can go check that too. Make sure to subscribe, it's a great help for me. And in the meantime, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.